Oh wait, no, something like this.
Hey guys, it's Fever Effects here, and today in my second tutorial we're going to be creating a nice looking intro, like shown here, if it will load, and it's not loading, but I'll try it one more time. Well, anyway, the two tubes around the outside spin around the text, and yeah, it's a simple intro and that, but I mean, some people don't know how to do it, so I'm going to be creating it. This is my intro that I'm creating now. I'll just quickly play it so you can have a look. But it's not the best of intros, but it's pretty cool. It's rendering at the moment. So yeah, file new, and let's get started. Right, first you want to create no graph and no text. To get this, create your whatever text you want, but obviously mine's going to be FFX, and I'm just going to do it a little different. Hang on a minute guys, let's change the font. D3 is actually a really nice font if anyone's haven't seen it. It's called D3, I can't pronounce that last word, but D3 something, and it's a very nice blocky sort of font. So we're going to bump up the depth to 30, maybe even 40, and after you've done that, it's looking nice, I'm just going to create the rest of my logo by just doing this real quickly. But normally, on my newest intros, well, on my new, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to already have the text in, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not going to go through it all, if that makes any sense. Anyway, yeah. So there we go, there's Fever FX. Kind of looks like a big T, but probably should change the font, but it's alright. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Sorry about that guys, I was just sitting up. And now that we've got that done, we just want to create two tubes. Go into the cube tab and find the tube, which is here. And you want to, when you get it down, you want to change it to its Z plus axis, so it's like looking like that. And you just want to play around with the inner and outer radius to get it right. So it depends on how big it is towards how big the loop's going to be. So that's a nice inner loop there, or tube, not a loop, if you can see that. So that's looking nice, it's got nice inner tube. So now we want the outer tube, so we want to hit Command CV or Control CV depending on whether you're on a Mac or a laptop. I'm on a Mac, you could probably tell by my dock. And again, after I said, when you get the second tube, you want to make it obviously bigger again. So just play around until you get it nice. So if I render that out now, nice looking sort of, I don't know what it kind of looks like. Looks nice though. And now you just want to turn up this. You just want to turn. You can turn up the height if you want to make it thicker, but I'm just gonna stick with it like that. And I might bump the outer radius up just a little to make it a little thicker. And you might want to put in the rotation segments up a little, so it is more. It's more rounded. See, if I just like pop it down, I can change it to whatever I want. See, that might look pretty cool. I might do that. Instead of this, you can just play around with whatever shapes you want, really. But I'm just going to, because I just found that out then, I'm going to just use this. So, now I've got this nice circle tube with a diamond looking thing in the middle of it. So, we've got the basics of it done. Now, all we've got to do is click on the tube and click the kind of that button there. It's a kind of, from back out here, it looks like it's an arrows going round like that. Anyway, you click on that button and you click the keyframe button, and then you go to 90 frames or make it to 150 and go to 120 frames, I would say. And again, do whatever frames you want. It's your intro. I'm just doing a quick tutorial. And you want to rotate it this way a couple of times. It's 540. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like that. So now if I get it back straight, not the straightest, is it? But there we go, that's good enough, I guess. If you get it back straight like that, it's already made a keyframe for you. If you can see there, it's already made a keyframe, so you don't need to worry about it. Untick the refresh thing. So if I play it, it's gonna be like a nice looking spinning around sort of thing, I guess. So it's kind of rocking and spinning at the same time, so that's nice. And for the diamond looking square thing, I'm just gonna click, I'm gonna make it go the opposite way, but start at 20 frames and end at 30 frames. So I'm gonna keyframe it there, click the button again, sorry, just erase that keyframe, click the button, keyframe up to 30 or however much you want. I'm going to have it spinning the opposite way. So 540, yeah, 540, and then untick it again. So now if I just start to play it, it's this nice looking, actually, I made a mistake there, sorry. I'll quickly go back to 20. I just spun it the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. I can quickly fix that. So, I'm just spinning it as many times as I like, and then getting it nice and straight. So when it's done, it should be looking something like this. And then I'll add the camera in now. So find a spot where you want to start the camera. I'm going to start it in the center as much as I can. So about here. And go to the light tab with the 4 arrows pointing outwards, and you want to grab a camera. When you've done that, you won't be looking through the camera. So to be looking through the camera, you can either go camera scene, camera's camera, or you can just click the little black box next to the camera, which I think is an easier shortcut. And then just line up the camera how you like it. Right, now untick auto keyframing and go back to the very start with the camera. You want to keyframe it, go to about 70, zoom in, move it to where you want to position it. So I'm going to have it here, and I'm going to keyframe it, drag it to 110, go the other way around. So there we go, and keyframe again, and one last time to 150, rotate it like that, and just get it back to the start where it was before. So click the keyframe button again. So if I play it from the start now, it will start spinning, go into it, go around, and zoom back out. Now, if you want to add some textures, double click on the material box down here, and double click on the sphere with the white in it, and choose whatever color you want. I'm just going to make a quick limeish green color, and turn off specular, add some reflection to it, turn the reflection brightness down to 10, go to texture, click the arrow and go down to Fresnel, and also go down to around about 10 with the mixed strength. So that's a nice, you're going to have some nice reflections there. And click on the sphere, Control CV or Command CV, and you'll duplicate it. And another color I'm going to have, click on color, make sure, do that, and I'm going to make it nice, done. Just drag these onto here, and I'll just quickly make the text a red or an orange here. So after you've done that, yep, oh well. Right, after you've done that, it's got this nice colours with it. It's just looking nice, So now what we want to do is, if you want, you don't have to. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, that's right. You can add a softbox in that if you want. I don't have Grayscale Gorilla softbox, but I am planning on getting it very soon. So all you have to do, if you want, you just grab some planes, drag them out a little to make them a little larger. Maybe this just enough to fit over this one. Maybe even a little smaller. And after you've done that, you want to make a new color altogether. Color, untick color, click luminance, and make it about 250. That's a nice strength. Drag that onto the plane and create a floor. When you rotate this one down, and also the one here, so just drag this up a little. Now when I zoom in and go back to my camera, I can see that, so I drag it out a little bit more. So drag that out a little, that, until you get it right. So I pause it here and go for a render. It's got some nice reflections going, and this is where it gets nice. Go to your render settings, click output, preset, film and video, HDV 180, 29.97, you can choose that one, or HDV/HDTV 720. I'm going to go with the HDTV. Current frame, you want to click all frames, save it to where you like and as a QuickTime movie. Anti-aliasing, best and animation, and 1 by 1. Go back up to output, yeah right, okay, we're all good. And go to effects and ambient occlusion and global illumination. This, if you're rendering it, this will take a lot longer if you want to render it, because my intro that you saw with my logo, that took 9 hours and 55 minutes to render, so I rendered it overnight. It's going to be like a studio lighting a little bit if I added a little bit more. So this is the end of my tutorial. When it pops up, I hope you like it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And that's what you've got. And if you just want to render the preview, you just click on that orange button here and it will start rendering preview. And that